We're looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here of late, Kevin. This is their third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up the schedule like this.
Booker with no one around. Hits it from... three-point range.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Now, here's Sexton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And stolen by Wright. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Wiggins. From deep. And that one is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure break. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
That's his first personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Jackson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Wright looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Broke loose. And stolen by Sexton. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Sexton. Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Booker in the corner. Good on the triple. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the problems that Karl Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Here's Wright. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
On the wing, Wiggins. Floats it up for Wiggins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Kaminsky. And here's Booker from the arc.
Vete la mierda, hombre. Eso tiene que ser verde, tío.
Now, here's Sexton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Outside Jackson. Pass to Pirtle. Right outside. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. And he hits the jump shot. Bucks trail by 6. Now Sexton. Graham gets a wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Wright with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Booker in the corner. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
¡No!
That is his first foul
¿Qué
of the
dices,
game.
tío? Vaya tela, tío, colega.
To cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Sexton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Towns. Back to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. With the drive. The shot misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Bazemore with it. And he converts the layup.
Gorgie Jang doing a nice job getting the ball to the open teammate there. Nicely done.
Pass to Carey. Back to Sexton. Trying to find Lamb. Gets it to him. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. And that one drops for him. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well he defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Now, here's Walker. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Wiggins.
Whoa.
They need this one. Rebound by Jang. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left in the first. And here's Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball. Walker's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Guys, they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, really tough to say where they've been better.
Back to Jang. Out to Lamb. Again, the Thunder score.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Back to Sexton. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Now, here's Walker. Takes a 3. No good that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been...
Ladies and
with us for the second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, it certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in. They promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Pass to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Hill and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Bucks trail by 15. Now Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wiggins from outside. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Oklahoma City. Booker, right side. Unloads from 13. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Harris outside. Latrey. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Thunder lead by 15. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
On offense here, the Bucks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Harris. To end the drought. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Wright. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Booker. But three. Oklahoma City gets it back. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Harris outside. Sinks the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Pass to Kaminsky. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron. Bucks trail by 14. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Milwaukee foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Bucks
and so here's Oklahoma City. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Dámelo, coño.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lamb. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker.
Rabia, tío, la puta jugada de mierda. Tengo que hacer faltas, cojones.
Here's
Pesado.
Milwaukee now.
Así, tío.
They trail by 14. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Lamb with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Booker in the corner. Pass to Lamb. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is barreled. Lamb's got 5.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
Harris, right side. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Right outside. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Back to Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side, Towns. And stolen by Jang. Down low.
Venga, no me
Oh, a
jodas.
nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the lob to Towns. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And there's the goal on Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
So both teams making some changes here.
Into the box.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Into the lane.
Venga,
Jones
hombre.
pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Graham for the three. Rebound by Jang.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now Morris.
Que tío, es que tela, ¿sabes?
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here's Walker. He's got 5. Pass to Morris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And Morris drops them both. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. To the right side. And stolen by Bazemore. Here's Walker. Finish off the break. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that speed and aggressiveness. Walker is a force in transition. Very hard to keep up with him.
Pass to Graham. Shot to stop the run.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shot's good by Walker.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3 ball.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Oklahoma City. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Oh, Sexton in position. And stolen by Wright. Kicks it out to Booker. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wiggins outside from downtown. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 11 points in the game.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. I mean, Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
Back to Wright. Here he goes. That shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And here's Sexton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Wiggins. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Towns. And they take over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Wright outside. For 3, Booker.
Joder.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Verde, me cago en mi puta madre.
Like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Wright. And there's the drive.
Boy, a nice drive that time from Wright. The defense didn't have a chance to counter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Mann. Shoots over Bazemore. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Nice ball movement by
Madre mía, loco, bomba.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Thunder. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Lamb. Back to Walker. Here's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Howard has it in the corner. The 15-footer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
First team foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line
The free
for
throw
the
good
Bucks,
from Howard.
Marcus
Clark
Howard.
with the success of the play-in tournament. Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Lamb. Chang, a screen. Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out. Now here is Howard. To the left side wing. Here's Mann. Good on the three-point shot. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now Howard. Pass to Mann. Fires the 3. Here's Bouknight. The shot comes out. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Bazemore. Back to Walker. In the corner, it's Morris. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Howard with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Bouknight. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Justin Jackson.
Again, turning it over.
¿Qué van a comer?
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the third. Outside, Walker. From deep. A rebound by the Bucks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Graham from outside. The Thunder lead by 23. Outside, Jackson. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Here's Graham. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Pass to Bazemore. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Outside, Towns. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Walker with it. Outside, Jackson. Right side to Walker. Pocket 6. Over Towns. Walker's shot is off.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And so it's Oklahoma City riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been active hand. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. Pass to Booker. Inside.
Sí.
Here's Pirtle.
Ahí estaba.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Generación, ahora lo cojo, vale, vale.
Look at Pirtle, making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Here's Carey. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Carey. 5 to shoot. Here's Graham. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Booker outside. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward, and I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Walker. Pirtle with the ball. And here is Kaminsky. And play stops as it looks like they've gone over the back here.
That's his first.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Here's Carey. Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. From deep three-point range, Oklahoma City gets it back. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Dozier. Lets it go with the three.
DJ Dozier.
The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Booker in the corner. Three-pointer. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls. And for the Bucks.
On offense, here are the Bucks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Harris. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the rejection by Towns. Wiggins left side. Off target from outside. The Thunder leading by 22. Pass to Bazemore. Outside, Lamb. For three. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You know, wanting to get better at shooting the three ball, Lamb, the key to improving is the confidence you gain from putting in the work to get better.
Wiggins outside. Back to Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
So it's the Thunder now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bazemore for three. And they'll get another chance. And it's Harris with the ball for the Bucks.
Otra vez no vale R1, tío, mira. Ah, te da, tío.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents: Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Morris outside. To the inside. Out to Lamb. Going inside.
Oh,
out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Carl Anthony Towns.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Towns wide open. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder. Now here's Graham to the paint. Here's Towns. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Carl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
On the wing, Booker. Turtle inside. Now Sexton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. Guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Bazemore. Here's the step back. On offense, here are the Bucks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
3 points.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Right with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here.
Hostia, que es verdad que si te gano me pongo yo de segundo. ¡Ojo! ¡Ay, yo hermano!
She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nullos. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the Z like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just in nothing we could look up to. And I'm bad, bustin' bands every time we link up. That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on that dance floor. She had 2, 3. Twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. If you need a, I ain't dumb, but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her. Said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that, let them buckle. Give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one. On my way, let you get celebrate. Cause we the baddest in the club. That's my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad. Drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Hot. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you so man.
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah.